Good morning everybody and welcome to Story to Tell, Living an Outstanding Life. My name is Jean-Jacques, and today I'd like to tell you about something that happened this week. I used to believe that we always have the choice. Some people say, I didn't have the choice. I think it's wrong. We always have the choice. The question is, when you have to make a decision between two things which are negative for you, you tend to choose the less negative, and you say that you don't have a choice. But in fact, you have a choice, and the choice you're making depends on your values and beliefs, and at that moment, it's good. But you always have a choice. And this week happened to me the same kind of situation where I had to make a difficult choice. As some of you may know, I wanted to go and crew Tony Robbins' Business Mastery event in June in Amsterdam, and this was really one of my main goals regarding personal development and Tony Robbins associated things this year. And I happened to realize that the event was taking place at the very same time as my second son, Florian, was taking his baccalaureate. And my ex-wife was not able to handle Florian for that period of time. She was not there. So I had responsibility for Florian on this week. I wanted to go to Business Mastery on the other hand. So my choice was really hard to make. And I said, okay, either I stay with Florian and take care of my family, take care of my kids, and just forget about the objective for Tony Robbins this year, or I go to Tony Robbins event, have fun, and I'm confident that my kid is old enough to behave and go and take his exams in good conditions. Both ways were not really satisfactory. And what's very interesting is that a tool that Tony is proposing, helping us making decision, is what he calls OOCEMR. And this tool is very nice because it develops possibilities for you to, in the end, make a decision, be happy about the decision, and really get the most out of it. Let me explain. O is about outcome. What is your result that you are after? O is for options. What are your options? Okay. C is for what are the consequences. E is about evaluate all this. M is about mitigate, and R is about resolve. And in my case, the outcomes I was after was one, be with my kids and take care of my family. So it meant I need to be there for Florian. And second, have an amazing year regarding Tony Robbins lessons and events. Okay, so now what are my options? I told you about the two options, but what's most interesting, and this is the point of today's story, is that this tool is there for you to develop options, because Tony says one option is not a choice. Two options is not a choice, it's a dilemma. Three options start to be a choice. And then you start to expand about what are your various options. And in my case, it turned out to be that I knew that I had no control about French education changing the dates for the baccalaureate, all right? So I had no alternate for this thing. But as for Tony Robbins, well, I knew it was the only event taking place in Europe, but there was maybe some other events taking place somewhere else. And so I investigated, and I figured out that one event was taking place in the USA in August timeframe. So third option is I'm not going to Amsterdam, I'm going to Las Vegas in August. So I get my Tony Robbins outcome. I stay with Florian, so I have my family outcome. So this is great. Of course, there are some negative aspects of this because it's further away, it will cost more, everything, it's all right. But you have still your outcome with some negative ideas. However, once you start to elaborate and mitigate all the negative aspects of it, I figured out that it will bring also a whole lot of positive things altogether. Because me going to Tony Robbins events in August timeframe and not in June was meaning that I could save some days off to go with my beloved Carol in some nice places during the weekend, because she had some days off and I couldn't go with her because I couldn't take some more days off in April, May and June timeframe. So this is the first benefit. Second benefit, well, I'm going to Las Vegas in August timeframe. Las Vegas is great because this is the place where I could easily subscribe for a poker tournament. and that will be very exciting. And this is also the city of magic, and maybe this is also a means for me to reconnect with my former passion and go and see some of the most prestigious magicians in the world. All this to say that we always have the choice, and in addition, always develop at least 3 options when you want to make a choice. This is great, and this system is just amazing, because in the end I'm very happy. I can stay with Florian, I can go to Tony Robbins, and I developed many other activities around these ones. This being said, I'll give you a rendezvous next time for a new edition of Story to Tell, Living an Outstanding Life, and by then, do not forget that you, whatever you do, whoever you believe you are, you freaking rock. Bye bye.